Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to your 40 over 40 workout. This workout is designed for women over 40. It's just 40 minutes long and contains everything you need for a great workout. We'll be doing high intensity intervals along with strength training, and we'll finish with mat Pilates, yoga, and a 5-minute meditation. For today's beginner workout, we'll just be using a resistance band. So you'll just need one light to medium resistance band. A long band like this with handles will work perfectly. We'll use this for our strength and interval section, and then when we get to our yoga and Pilates section, you'll just need a couple of yoga blocks, a yoga strap, and a blanket along with your mat. So go ahead and gather your props, and I'll meet you back here for a warm-up. All right, for today's warm-up, we're gonna start with some step-out jumping jacks. So we're just gonna step one foot out to the side, reaching your arms up overhead. Start slow. We want to gradually build that intensity. Now, as we work through our intervals today, you want to try to get to a 7 to 8 or higher on that scale of 1 to 10. So that means if 1 is just sitting around doing nothing and 10 is your maximum effort, you're pretty close to maximum. You want to be able to still talk, but using most of your breath for breathing, and that's how you know you're in the right place. We're gonna do a few more of these, and then we're gonna take it to a high knee. 3, 2, 1, alternating knee lifts. So for today's workout, we'll be doing 45-second intervals. We'll start with a lower body strength exercise, followed by an upper body strength exercise, followed by a 45-minute high-intensity burst. 45-second high-intensity burst. And we'll repeat for 2 sets of each sequence. We have 3 sequences to get through. Let's do a couple more high knees here, and then we're gonna take it to a reach overhead. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go, reach. Side to side. Just a gentle step. So today's workout is designed for beginners. So if you're just starting a workout program, this is great for you. So your intensity might look a little bit different than mine, and you just take it at a pace that is comfortable for you. So don't worry about being in sync with me on the exercises. Just try to get to that intensity level of a 7 to 8 on that scale of 1 to 10. Each sequence will be followed by a 45-second rest. Now, if you need a longer break to fully recover, then you're gonna pause the workout, rest as long as you need to, and come back in when you're ready. We're gonna take this across and reach. Getting a little twist through the core, tapping the toes. We'll take a few more of these, and then we're gonna start from the beginning with those step out jumping jacks in just about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just go right into it. Reaching your arms up overhead, stepping from side to side. Remember to take a water break whenever you need it, so have your water bottle nearby. And for this workout, you'll just need one light to medium resistance band, but if you have some resistance bands of different weights, you might have those nearby in case you want to adjust for each exercise, but you can certainly do this whole workout with just one resistance band. We're gonna take it to a high knee in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. See if you can get that knee up a little bit higher this time. So our first exercises that we'll be doing today will be a squat with the resistance band, a single arm row with the resistance band, and then we're gonna be doing alternating high knees, kind of like what we're doing right now, but we'll repeat for 4 on each side. We're gonna take it overhead. We're just gonna stay here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and across. 8 more. 6, 3, 2, 1, and grab your band. So for our squat, we're gonna set this up on the band with your feet wider than hip width apart. You're gonna have your palms forward, curl up like you're doing a biceps curl, and then turn your palms forward so you're hooking that band behind your elbows. And then you're gonna drop into your squat and come all the way back up. That's the exercise, and we're gonna start in 10 seconds. So go ahead and get set up on your band, keeping your hands by your shoulders, and we're gonna squat for 45 seconds. Here we go. Now there's no break between exercises, so our next exercise coming up will be a single arm row. So sometimes to get the right resistance on the band, you'll need to grab on the band itself rather than the handles. So I will show you that when we get into the next exercise. I'll show you that option, and that's coming up in 20 seconds, and we're gonna start on the right side. So just, again, go at a pace that feels comfortable for you, where you're getting that intensity up just high enough, but not to your max. Let's get one more squat. All right, great. So you're gonna keep that band under your right foot. Grab onto the band itself, off the handles, lean forward and pull. So we're trying to get that elbow up just behind the rib cage there. We're splitting this interval between right and left, so you've got 10 more seconds, and then we'll switch right into the other side. Last one, and go right into it. So left leg forward, right leg back, keeping your elbow in close to your body. Your back is straight, core is engaged. You can have your heel up or down on that back foot. We're going into those alternating knee lifts in 3, 2, and drop your band. And here we go. We're gonna do 4 on each side and switch. 3, 2, 1, other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Again, this is your opportunity now to get that intensity up. We don't have any resistance, so to get that intensity up, we're going for speed. See if you can get that knee up high. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 10 more seconds to go. We're gonna finish up on the other side right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 45-second rest, and then we're gonna repeat, going back to our squats. So take a water break if you need it, grab your resistance band, and set it up for the squats. Stepping wide. Now the closer you step to the handles, the more resistance you'll have. So if you felt like it was too easy the first time around, step closer to the handles when you sit up. If it was too hard, then you're gonna step your feet closer together, away from the handles, or just do the squats without the resistance band. Bend your elbows, push the band back behind you, hands are by your shoulders. We're starting in 5 with our squats, and here we go. 45 seconds on our squats. Chest up, back straight, palms forward, pushing those hips forward as you come up, just like you're sitting in a chair. Good. Breathe. Press into your heels. Keep your feet flat. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You've got 15 seconds left, and then we're coming back into that single arm row on the right side with the right arm, and the left leg is back in 5, 4, 3, and just go right into it. 2, 1, keep it under your right foot, right in the center of that band, and just row. Good, now more resistance, you're gonna hold closer to your foot. Less resistance, you can hold closer to the handles. So you're in charge of how much intensity you want on this exercise by adjusting the resistance. Let's get 2 more, and switch sides. Right into that left side. Find that resistance. and go right into it. Now, keeping your back straight is very important, that you're not rounding the shoulders or the spine, working the core as well by maintaining that posture. In 5, we're going into those alternating knee lifts. Last one, and here we go. Set that band aside, 4 knees on each side. Now that you know what you're doing, let's see if we can pick up that pace a little bit. Your 45-second break is coming. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Landing soft on that foot. It's just a tap when it comes down, so you're not slamming your foot into the ground. Less than 15 seconds to go. Let's get one more set on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a break. Great work. Grab your water if you need to, and your resistance band, and we'll set it up for our next sequence. First exercise will be a deadlift. So for this one, you're gonna wanna step off of hold off of the handle. So you're gonna step wide, just like you did for your squats. Cross that band over, make an X. So you're getting some good resistance on here, and I'm gonna show you from the side so you can see posture. It's hinge from the hip and come all the way up straight. So softening the knees, but not locking. Taking the torso forward, and we're starting in 5 for 45 seconds, and here we go. Down and up. So keeping your spine nice and long, all the way up straight, pressing into your heels, sending those hips back, and coming up all the way up straight. So this is a great exercise to strengthen and tone the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. Now, if you're just learning this, you might do this without the resistance band and just practice this hip hinge, coming forward and up, keeping your back straight and shoulders back. We've got just a couple more reps here, and then we're coming into a reverse fly. Last one, and then go ahead and step off of your band. You know, hold that band right in front of your chest, little slack in between your hands, and pull it right across your chest. Now we're trying to keep the arms pretty straight, just softness at the elbows, and getting the arms slightly behind the back. So it's a matter of squeezing the shoulder blades together to work those mid-back muscles in the back of the shoulders. 15 seconds to go. Now, if you can't get that full range of motion, you're gonna take a little more slack in between your hands and focus on getting that full range of motion. So that comes first before resistance. Right across the chest. Last one. Good, go ahead and set that band down. And then we're gonna just take this to a cross punch, kind of like what we did in our warm-up, but with a little more intensity. Pull that elbow back, so you're not locking out the elbow when you're coming into that punch. From side to side, and you've got 30 seconds left. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you for showing up for your workout. Keep going. You'll be done before you know it, and you'll look forward to coming back tomorrow. We've got 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna take a break before we repeat this sequence. So see if you can pick up the pace for the last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great work. Take your time coming down. You wanna fully recover before we move into the next round. So again, if you need more time for that, pause the video, come back in when your breath and heart rate are feeling back to normal, or at least down to like a 2 to 3 on that scale of 1 to 10. Setting up for our deadlifts. Step wide, cross it over, make an X with that band. Find some good resistance, so you're grabbing down off of the handles, and it's a hinge from the hip. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and hinge. So shoulders stay back, back stays straight. I'm keeping a little bend in the elbows just to keep that tension on the band. That's where the resistance comes in. But remember, you can practice this hip hinge without the resistance band at all. And when you come back next time to do this workout again, you might grab a heavier band. You're doing great. So we're down to our last 20 seconds of these before we come back to our reverse fly. Glutes, hamstrings, lower back. That's the order of who's doing the work here. If you're mostly feeling lower back, then drop that resistance band and just practice your hinge. 3, 2, last one, right into our reverse flies. Have some slack, stretch it out. You can always adjust that resistance at any point to get that full range of motion while still making it challenging. So you want to feel the back of the shoulders working. You want to feel those shoulder blades coming together. Exhale as you pull. Now the band should be right across your chest, not your shoulders. If you're up at your shoulders, you're too high. If you're down at your waist, you're too low. Just right across your chest is the right height. We're down to our last 5 seconds, and then we're going into those cross punches right after this one. Set the band down and go right into it. Now, doing the strength piece didn't get you up to that 7 or 8. Here's your opportunity. Go a little faster. Pivoting on that back foot to keep your knees safe. Breathing. Don't lock the elbows. You got this. Less than 20 seconds to go. Break is coming up. We've got one more sequence to do with our resistance band. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great work. While you're resting, I'll get you set up for the next one. This one is going to be a side leg lift. We'll set up the same way we did for our deadlifts. So stepping on, cross it over. So you can either hold on to the handles here and do a side leg lift, or if you'd like a little more resistance, you can grab down here off of the handles. We'll stay on the same side for half the time, and we'll switch sides. So go ahead and set it up. We're starting in 5. Right leg first, in 4, 3, 2, and here we go. So your left leg is flat on the floor. You're staying upright with your torso, so not leaning as you lift the leg. And that's how you know how high to go. You're going as high as you can go, maintaining that resistance without leaning to the side. So really engage the core, pull the shoulders back. Last one, and go right into the other side. Again, you're just learning this, so go at a pace that works for you. Even if it's just a few reps in the set, we'll get another chance to do it. So learn the exercise first. Focus on form, focus on posture. Keep the core engaged, shoulders back, chest up. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna come into bicep curls, so stay on that band. Take that X out, curl up. Now, if this isn't heavy enough for you, depending on the band, step closer to your handles. If it's too heavy, you might step one foot off and have the other foot right in the center. So you have lots of options for adjusting the resistance to work for you. Keep your elbows in by your sides, palms up, and breathe. In 15 seconds, we're coming into step out jacks, just like we did in our warm-up. So you know that exercise already. You're gonna focus on the intensity. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the band and go right into it. Get those arms up all the way overhead. Land soft on your feet. Now you never have to jump, but if jumping is something you like to do, you might take this into a full jumping jack, or we just stay right here and step it out. You can still get that intensity up. Focus on speed. Get up to that 7 or 8. So you can have a conversation, but every few words you have to stop and breathe. We're almost there in 10 more seconds. We're getting a break, and then we're gonna go back to the beginning. with those side leg lifts and biceps curls and rest. Grab a sip of water if you need to, and whenever you're ready, you're gonna set up with that band, starting again in about 30 seconds. Stepping on, so you have it loose when you step on, not too close together with your feet. Create that X, and then find where you're gonna hold to get the resistance that you want in your workout today. We're starting in about 15 seconds with the right leg, so the left leg will be stable. Set up that posture, shoulders back and down. Plant that left foot. Starting in 5, we're gonna lift the right leg. 3, 2, and here we go. Coming down slow. So the lowering is just as important as the lifting in terms of working those muscles. Good, so with control coming down, slow and controlled, 10 more seconds before we switch sides. Breathing. 3, 2, and other side, just go right into it. You're so close to being done with your strength and intervals. Coming up very soon, we have our mat Pilates and yoga sequence. So look forward to that, but finish up strong, keep that good form. You have about 5 seconds to go on these leg lifts in 3, 2, 1, and biceps curls. Handles in your hands, palms up, elbows in. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Now make sure you're going against that resistance coming down. With resistance bands, it's really easy to let the band do the work for you, but you have to fight that tension coming down, and that's how you're really gonna build strength in the muscles. Soft knees, core engaged, shoulders down, and breathe. We're almost there. And then we have our step out jacks, and that will be the last interval. Coming up in 5, 3, 2, drop the band, set it aside. You're done with that, and here we go. Step out jacks or jump. This is your workout. Bring it to the intensity that works for you today, and know that every day is different. Today, you might be up at that 8 or 9. Tomorrow, you might be at a 7, and that's okay. Just do what feels right for your body today and this moment, and everything you do is better than nothing. So do something, keep moving. Even if you're marching in place, keep that body moving for these last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Great job. Now before we come down on our mat, you want to make sure that you fully recover. Let your heart rate come down. Let your breath rate come down. So we have a little over a minute of a break here. If you need more time, pause the video, come back when you're ready. As you're resting, you can grab your props. For yoga, you'll need your mat, a couple of blocks, a blanket, and a strap. So take a water break, grab your props, and meet me on the mat. As you're setting up, blocks are going to be at the front of your mat. The blanket is here when we do some kneeling work. If you would like the blanket to be under your knees, so you just have that nearby, and have the strap nearby where you can reach it as well. If you'd like to take your shoes off, you can go ahead and do that now. And we'll be starting on your back. So go ahead and settle in onto your back with your knees bent and your hands down by your sides. And we're gonna find our neutral spine. So what does that mean? It means there's that natural curve under your lumbar spine where you could maybe almost slide your hand underneath, but it's not a big arch in your back. So neutral spine. We're gonna come from our neutral spine to our imprint. So that means we're flattening out the lower back, tucking the pelvis so you can feel the lower abs engage. So we're going from our neutral to our imprint. And we're gonna add a breath here. So you're gonna inhale in your neutral, exhale in your imprint. Keeping your feet about hip width apart, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, through pursed lips like you're blowing through a straw. And really focus on completing that exhale so we can really engage the lower abdominals and the pelvic floor. We're gonna do that 5 more times. 5, inhale neutral, exhale imprint. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now we're gonna come into an ab prep. So we're gonna just gently tuck the chin towards the chest. Your palms are facing the floor and lifted just an inch or two up off of the mat. We're gonna lift the shoulder blades up on your exhale. We're gonna hold for an inhale and then lower on the exhale, keeping that tuck of the chin. Up on your exhale, hold, breathe in, and exhale down. So it's 1 breath to move and an inhale to hold. Exhale up, inhale, hold, exhale down, and repeat. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, lift. Inhale at the top, exhale down, and we're trying to get the shoulder blades up off of the mat when you come up. 3 more times. Exhale up, inhale, hold. Exhale down, inhale at the bottom. 2 more. Up, hold, and down. Last time. Hold, and down. Coming into a hip roll next. So palms down on the mat by your sides. Feet are about hip width apart, and the best way to find hip width apart is bring your feet all the way together so your big toes are touching. Separate your heels, but keep your big toes touching, and then separate your toes to line up with your heels. Bring your knees apart, and your hip, knee, and ankle should all be lined up. Start there, and then you can make any adjustments that you need to for the comfort of your knees. We're starting in our neutral spine. We're gonna inhale, come into an imprint. Exhale, we're gonna scoop the body up, articulating up, coming to the base of the shoulder blades. Hold it at the top for an inhale, and then we'll articulate down. Mid back, lower back, tailbone down. Inhale to imprint, exhale to roll up. Inhale, hold, exhale to roll down. Coming back to our neutral. Inhale, imprint, tucking the pelvis. Exhale, peeling up, press into your feet, hold it at the top for that inhale, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, roll it down. Just 4 more. Inhale to imprint, exhale, rolling up. Hold it, breathe in, and exhale down. 3 more. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to come up. Inhale, hold, keeping the feet flat. Exhale down. 2 more. Up. Hold. And down. Last time. Inhale, imprint. Exhale, up. Inhale, hold. And exhale, down. Great job. We're gonna come up to our knees next with the yoga blocks. So you can take that blanket under your knees if you're on a very hard surface. Right leg forward, left leg back, hands on the blocks. Just coming into a supported low lunge. Just gonna hold. And when you come into this position, think about coming into about 80 to 90% of your maximum stretch. You don't want to go all the way to your end range because as we're holding it, you're going to sink in a little bit deeper and we don't want to overstretch. So leave some room to move. Shoulders away from the ears and breathe. We're gonna hold for 3 more breaths. And we'll switch sides. So when we come out, we're gonna come out slow, pushing the hips back. Bring your right leg back first to meet your left, and then just gently step that left leg forward into the supported low lunge. Front knees over your front ankle. Shoulders away from your ears, so try not to drop down, but keep the chest up. Three more breaths. And then we'll slowly come out, pushing the hips back. We're gonna take one child's pose with the knees together and hands on the blocks to stretch the shoulders. And then we'll slowly come up, set your blocks aside, and come onto your back. Have your strap where you can reach it. We're gonna take the strap around the right foot and lift the right leg straight up. Your left leg can stay bent or you can straighten it out. Just find a place to grip on that strap where you can relax your shoulders and neck down. And again, just coming into about 80 to 90%, not coming into your maximum stretch. Soften the knee, don't lock it out. And then we're gonna take the strap in the right hand, take the left arm out to the side, and we're gonna slowly just drop the leg to the right, anchoring down the left hip. Again, stopping at that 70 to 80%. And just breathe. Shoulders are relaxed and neck is relaxed. We're gonna come up through center, switch hands, and maybe bring that left leg in, right arm out to the side, and now we'll take this leg across the body as deep as you can go without lifting the shoulder. Turn your head to the right. And we'll come back up through center and switch legs. Left foot in the strap, right leg down, or you can keep that right leg bent. Getting ready to come out to the side, the left side. So that right arm can come to the right. You're gonna hold the strap in your left hand and slowly drop the left leg. Try not to roll to the left, so you wanna keep that right hip anchored down. We'll come back up through center slowly. Switch sides. So your right hand grabs the strap, left arm coming out to the side. We're gonna stretch the left leg across the body and turn your head to the left. We will slowly come back through center. You can take the strap off, set it aside. We're gonna hug the knees in toward the chest, maybe rock from side to side. Take your both arms out to the side, and then we're gonna let both legs drop to the left. Turn your head to the right. Maybe they go to the floor, maybe halfway. And we'll come back up through center and switch sides. Little pause in the center. Both arms are out to the side. And we'll take one more breath here, and then slowly roll back through center. Reach your arms up overhead, extend your legs long. Take a big full body stretch here, and then bring your arms down by your sides, palms up, and take a few full deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just completely relax your body. Let go of any tension, just let your legs fall open. Tuck your shoulder blades, maybe turn your head from side to side and release any tension in your neck. And you might stay here in this comfortable resting position for our meditation, or you might join me up in a comfortable seat. Like you can prop up on a blanket for comfort. So if you are sitting, you want to find a comfortable space where your spine can be long, shoulders can relax down, where your knees are lower than your hips, and you can breathe without tension, where you can breathe with ease. And I'll invite you to close your eyes if you haven't done so already. Turn your palms up. And in this meditation, we'll be bringing awareness to the senses. And even if you're in a quiet space, bring awareness first to the sounds. And maybe it's the sound of your breath that you notice first. Maybe you start to hear some background sounds of your room, your home, or office, or wherever you happen to be. And then maybe the range expands to something outside in the distance. And as you're taking your awareness to the sounds, thoughts unrelated might arise. And we just notice them, let them go, and come back to the attention of the sound. And next, we're gonna bring our awareness to physical sensations. Today we'll start with the top of your head. And just slowly move your awareness from the top of your head down through your face, your neck and shoulders. Take your time continuing all through your body and just noticing any sensations, bringing awareness to different body parts that you may not think about or feel at any other point in the day. And just momentarily focusing your awareness on those particular sensations. Not attaching any thoughts or stories to anything, but just noticing when those thoughts arise and letting them go before the stories come. And coming back to this present moment where these sensations exist. And next, for 5 breaths, we'll put the sound and the body sensations together, noticing the sounds and feeling the shape changes in the body as we breathe deeply. Inhale through the nose, feeling the expansion of the abdomen, hearing the sound of the breath coming in, and then exhale, pulling the belly in, contracting the abdomen, hearing the air leave the body, and repeat. Two more breaths. Then you can return to your natural breathing and gently start to blink your eyes open. Reconnect with the room around you. If you're lying down, maybe roll onto one side. Take your time coming up to a comfortable seat. And we'll close our practice with a deep breath in together, reaching your arms up overhead, palms together, hands to your heart. Thank you so much for showing up for practice today. I honor your time, attention, and energy. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.